Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to another show. And tonight I'm going to do my Newcastle United's all-time 11. So I had to think about this because it's a hard one because there's so many pick from the end of the day, from legends who has graced this football stadium, this football club. So if you like my videos, can you please stick a like on the video and also subscribe if you're new, and also follow us on Facebook and also on Twitter. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, though, I still in stitches from last night on the Four Horsemen show last night with the two of you, Petey Pradlock and Barry Thomas. And the guys are absolutely fantastic. They're just like brothers to us as well, you know what I mean? But believe you me, they're amazing, amazing people. So, yo, we've got to roll this because this is the toughest one I've done on my show on this chat. So go through the messages. Evening, Paul. Hope you're okay. Thomas, even everybody. And you, Thomas. And hope you're okay. Liam says, getting close to the final to Mark John. Well, it is, Liam. I think I'm doing okay. And I need another 27 to go. If I can get that, I'll be absolutely made up. And yeah, thanks for calling on me chat last night. And yeah, really appreciate that. Just keep going. I got to go on yours as well. I'll make sure I come on that as well. I got Tom Swell, Paul, hope you're okay. And Paul, hope you're good, Thomas. And yeah, even everybody, thanks for calling on me chat, man. It's just absolutely amazing. And yeah, this is I just really enjoy this because I started so weird back in January last year, earlier couple of months, and it just didn't work out because I didn't get enough people to subscribe. It was tough. And then I went into hospital in April for 5 days. I blocked some of my lungs. Didn't work for 10 weeks, even though I was healthy enough to come. And then I decided to do this again early December of last year, and it rocketed it. So I'm absolutely chuffed to bits on that. And Liam's all got to smash it. Thanks very much indeed, Lee. You're a great sport, my guy. And big up to Paul as well. Looking forward to this one. And you know what? There's going to be a few controversials as well. And it's going to be tough. Peter's going to be happy. Peter ain't going to be happy. But at the end of the day, I mean, excuse me, I've done me worse, 11. I've got to do me, excuse me, I've got to do me top 11 who are going to remember for the rest of my life. But there you go. And let's roll a bit. I want 100 people watching live on the stream. So let's roll it. And yeah, the first one I'm going to go with, and this is an easy one for us to say, and I think most people are going to agree with us, and that is One Shea Given. This guy joined us in 1997, and he spent 11 seasons with us. He's had 2 Champions League players to his name, and the guy is absolutely fantastic. He's made saves after saves after saves. He's like a brick wall, and his position sense is fantastic, and goes a leader, and commands his box well, and he's a fantastic shot stopper. So that's an easy one for me. And yeah, this guy's made 354 appearances in a black and white shirt in 11 years, and then he only left because he's fed up with Mike Ashley, the way he's running the club, and the way he played against Liverpool, where he got beat by 5-1, even though he made 6 world-class saves. And all the papers gave this guy 10 out of 10. And you know what? Even though he conceded 5 goals, he was definitely 10 out of 10 because the guy was absolutely amazing. And for me, he's got to be up there the very, very best. People's going to say the Bracker is going to eclipse him. I'm sorry, but he's not in Shea Given's league in my book. The guy is absolutely amazing. And if you agree with us, guys, please leave comment sections down below. And is he the best keeper in Newcastle ever? So let's go on to the next one. It's a right back. I had to think about these talk of the choose. Warren Barton, Matteo De Bucci, but I'm going to go with this guy, Steve Watson. Listen, I think this guy, he can play anywhere at the back. He is just a utility player. He plays up front, he can play midfield, he can play wide. I like him right back here now because I think he's a decent player, him. And listen, he works hard for the team. His work rate is fantastic. I think Emil Kraft would like to take leaf out of this book. I'm not going to call him Emil Kraft anymore. I'm going to call him Emily. That's what I'm going to call him, Emily, because he's soft as git. Do you know what I mean? and he couldn't even lick Steve Watson's boots clean. And I mean that. But the guy came to Newcastle as a young, spent 8 seasons at the tune, 208 appearances to 12 goals to his name, and then he went to Aston Villa because Ruud Gullit didn't fancy him at all whatsoever. And I like Steve Watson. He's a wholehearted player, and he defends and he tackles well, and I do like him. And again, if you agree with what I say, could you please leave a comment in the sections down below? And the guy's a top quality player. So I'm going to go on to the left back. I'm going to go with this guy, John Beresford. Listen, he's a wholehearted player again. He gets up and down the pitch. He can tackle, he can run, he can cross. He's got a lovely left foot on him. And listen, Kevin Keegan bought this guy and he really lets him down. He has some good games. He has some kind of poor games. But listen, I could have put Olivier Bernard in. I could have put Jose Regan in. But the reason I go for John Beresford because I think he's a slightly better player. Technically, not gifted, but I tell you what, he works hard for the team. That's what I love about John Beresford all day long. And he's going to go down to legend for me. And he spent 6 seasons in Newcastle. Is it 6 seasons? Yeah, 6 seasons, 179 appearances with 3 goals to his name. I'm going to go on to the comment sections and I'm not going to get absolutely slated. I hope. And I got Tom say, I saw Joel in the Kiss of the Blobfish. Given for me, I'll go Bill McCracken. He's way past my years as well, but I heard he is cracking again, McCracken again. You got Frank Hoodspeth. You got Ashraf Lassah. Wow. Bless him. And I got my guy, PD Bradlock. Big up in the room, my guy. Listen, Pete, I thought about Ron Barton. Listen, I love the guy. I mean, he works hard for the team. I think he works hard for the team. He's a good tackler and he gets forward a lot. He defends well, you know. And yeah, I think he's a decent lad. But I was going to pull him in, but I just about go with Stevie Watson there. So again, it's everyone's opinions, and I respect that. So I've done my fullbacks, and now we're going to go on to the centre halves. Now I can think of about 5-6 players, and which I think is decent players in the time. Some can defend, some are a bit clueless, some haven't got a clue. I mean, like John Allen Boomsong, not for me. I think it's absolutely crap. And that's why you end up going to UV. So, and you got Bon McCurr on our bear. Paul, you got one of them right, by the way. But I got my 2. And the 2 I'm going to go for. First of all, I'm going to go with this guy. I know he has spent along with us. I know he's spent a season in Newcastle, right? But Jonathan Woodgate, now that's going to surprise a lot of people. But listen, when he plays, he's an automatic 3 points, this guy. He can defend well. He's a game like a book. He's quick. And I tell you something, when he plays, the guy is absolutely fantastic. He's nominated 8 out of 10 every week when he plays. And he tackles well, clean in the tackle, hardly gets booked. And look, he only played 28 games for Newcastle. But injuries played his part. Real Madrid came calling for him. And guess what? No one ain't going to turn Real Madrid down, are they? Really? Not at all. Not at all. But what could it have been if he was fully fit and played the whole 38 games this season? This guy would have won us something. He probably won us a trophy in my book. But Jonathan Woodgate, he's been amazing first, like, you know, haven't played a lot of games, but yeah, it is what it is. And, you know, when he went around Madrid, I was gutted to see him go, but do you agree with me, guys? Leave comments in the sections down below. I think I've got 1 or 2 here. I've got, obviously, Albert definitely. And saying Albert definitely one of the best centre backs. Stevie should be on that list. Listen, man, don't want us up the dear. Because this guy should be sacked. He should be gone. He wouldn't even get a place. He wouldn't get a place in Barclays Bank, let alone bloody Newcastle all-time 11, man. You know, got Albert and Woodgate. And Thomas said, Albert and Woodgate for me. Well, the next defender, and most of you's got to agree, and it is, ta-da! Philip Bobby. Now, this guy is absolute world class for me. He really is. Skillful, technically gifted, technically class, and he just defends. 6'3" lad. He's a Belgian, and he's played for 5 seasons in Newcastle. Obviously, he had a season on loan out on Fulham, so he spent 4 seasons at Newcastle. 96 appearances, 8 goals. And who can forget that goal against Man United when he chipped the ball over Schmeichel's heat? That will be the living memory of us. The guy is absolutely fantastic. Jamal Lascelles, Kieran Clark ain't even this guy's league, I'm telling you. And I'll tell you something, you play that day, I'll tell you something, and knock a few hits up, I'm telling you. And I will not be in this way. So that's Philip up there in my centre back. So I got me back 4. More comments on here. I've got, let's have a look. Yeah. Tom's Albion will get for me. Close the door now with a smile. Over centre backs on torn between Woodgate and Dabisas. Look, Pete, I think Dabisas is a quality defender. He's a goal-scoring defender, which you can trust. How many of our defenders score scores to the header in the defender? None of them. But Nikos Dabisas, for me, I think he's fantastic. Is he the best defender in the world? Probably not. But he's got a heart of gold, that kid. Who can remember that goal he scored against Sunderland? I think, for me, he's got to get a place in the Hall of Fame at Newcastle. Dabisas, I do like him. Orvas as well. I could say a few more defenders there. Branko Klein, I think he's a decent defender. I tell you, he takes no prisoner sort of thing, you know, and he puts his heart and soul in it. And I've got a closed door, Crystal Palace fan. Aaron Shearer tops the list. I'll comment that one strikers later on. And Claire, good evening, Claire. And hope you're having a great evening, Claire. Absolutely fine. You always want to come and be chat because I love you so much. I think you are absolutely classy. And you're my queen of Stratford. Don't forget that. And I hope you're okay, Daff and Jan as well, and your mum as well. Right, we go on to, who we got to go to now? The midfielders, I think. Yeah, midfield. I can choose a lot of them. Like, you know, I have to think about this idea. And I want a battle in midfield. I want someone's going to tackle, break up the play. Yeah? I'll go with this guy. I know you had 2 seasons of us at Newcastle. And that is David Batty. Yeah, I like him. He battles, he tackles, you know, and he takes no prisoners there. I mean, his work rate's fantastic, and he gives us all. And he's got a heart of passion, this guy. Yeah, I know he had 2 seasons in Newcastle, and he had 8 appearances with 3 goals. And yeah, you need, like I say, like a battle in the midfield and a break-up player in the midfield. And this guy, I do like him. Yeah. I'm afraid we haven't got players like that in the team now. Yeah? And that's a shame. John Shelby, not in this league. Yeah? And even not even getting me first team anyway. He wouldn't get me top 50, let alone the top 11. But there you go. David Batty, do you agree? Do you think you should get a place? For me, I say definitely 100%. And see what the others agree with us on that one. I got Claire says to us, oh, thanks so much, John. We're all very good fans. Staff's happy seeing Leeds winning 2-0. Great idea for your streams team, John. Thank you very much indeed, Miss Williams. And now it's 3-0 to Leeds. I got Tower and Shiva or Port Gascoigne. There. Jordy, Robert, PD, wingers, I'll go for Junola and Solano. And you're about to find out. Because as things stands, it could be right. It could not be right. So, this is a fantastic stream I'm doing in the middle, so I'm really enjoying this, man. Wow. So, we've done David Batty. I'm going to go on to this guy. Robert Lee. This guy is potentially one of the best midfielders I've seen at Newcastle in years and years and years. He's a goal-scoring midfielder. He starts as a winger, ripping it up the fullbacks, absolutely ripping up every single week. And he goes in midfield and he scores some goals. This guy has made, in his 10 seasons in Newcastle, I'm a true legend, this guy. Yeah, real talk. 10 seasons, 303 appearances in Newcastle, and he's scored a massive 44 goals in the black and white shirt. And listen, this guy, he could probably teach John Joe Shelby, Isaac Hidden, and Jeff Hendrick, I think, too, of scoring goals and making some movement as well. And he's going to be right at best in midfield. And the guy's just class. And that's Rob Lee. And it only cost £750,000. How much would be worth today? It'd probably be worth about, what, 40 million, maybe? That's the starting point. Then again, Mike Ashley would have got rid of him anyway. But there you go. Right, I've done the midfield. On to the wingers. I'm going to start with this guy. Ladies, take a good look at this guy. He's good looking, isn't he? Wow. But, you know, David Ginola, what a player this guy is. He's a winger stream. And how much did he cost? £2.5 million back in 1995. That has got to be pound for pound the best signing in my lifetime, one of them. Yeah. This guy is skillful and he scores. And he's in a tier on the left-hand side of midfield. The guy's class, 6'1" of him. He could have gone to any club in the world. He could have gone to Barcelona. He could have gone to AC Milan. But he chose to come to Newcastle. And because of one guy, and that's Kevin Keegan. What a player he was. I know he had 2 seasons with us. 58 appearances, 6 goals. And look, Kenny Dalglish came in and ruined this guy's career. I mean, he didn't want to leave Newcastle, but obviously Spurs came in for him and off he went. So, where would you rank David Ginola in all-time great? Would you say he's better than Laurent Robert? For me, I thought about getting Laurent Robert in the team anyway, but I have to go with David because the guy is just totally different. Something else, this guy. So, move on to the comments. Paul Gascoigne, Euro 96, best goal World Cup ever. For me, it'd be sub. Sorry to disappoint you guys. Rob Lee and David Ginola. Peter Prodigal, CM's are goal for Lee and speed. Tricky Treff, Lee is so underrated at a time. Was a toss between him or speed. I thought about it all day long, but for me, it's definitely that guy. Gary Speed's been amazing, by the way. And Jose Lee and Speed CMS. So, yeah, good choice. I mean, please take a like on my videos. Please subscribe if you are new. And yeah, this is enjoyable, isn't it? Loving it. So we've done David Ginola. The next one I'm going to do is a winger as well. Effing love this guy. I love him. And it's this guy, Noe Solano. And yeah, this guy is absolutely amazing. 2 spells in Newcastle United. And when he first came to us from Bockhart Juniors, he cost £2 million. When he first came to us, I thought he wasn't going to make it. But when Bobby Robson came in, let me tell you something, he turned his career around. He switched from right back to right side of midfield. His crossing ability is absolutely pinpoint. Absolutely amazing. He doesn't need to take on players. He doesn't go to the byline. What he do, he looks up and he hits a pinpoint cross to Shearer, to Bellamy, or any other centre forwards on the day. This guy is up there of an all-time great. 2 spells in Newcastle, and he first came in 1998, 6 seasons, 172, 29 goals, and then he came back for a second spell. Didn't do that bad, actually. 58 appearances, 8 goals. So, the guy, he's got a sweet right foot on him. I enjoy watching this guy. He's absolute lit. And what can I say about the guy? What else can I say? Tell us what you think, guys. Am I right? And I hope I am. So I've got Solano, the trumpet player. Yeah, he's good. He's got a tactic. He's fantastic at the trumpet, isn't he? I love him. Love him. Solano, Lee, Gas, and Robert. That's my analyst. Jordy said Robley and Speedo. And yeah, I read Jordy's. Solano. Yep. Got him on reach. Solano all day long. Most assists was Shearer and Newcastle. Like our Greavies on that kid. Shearer and Call at the top. And I've done the wingers now, so I'm going to go on to the number 10 rule and a lone striker. So if I can get him up. Have I got him right? There he is. I had to think long and hard on this one. Pete, obviously, what can I say about this guy? The Weavers ad, yeah. And this guy, he's a magic man, yeah. He scores some goals, he can make goals, and he can take players on. This guy is right at level, very, very top of this tree. Maybe Smeagol Almiron should learn from him as well. I'm not saying he's crap. I think I love the guy, but he is not in Peter Beardsley's league. Sorry. But listen, 2 spells in Newcastle. He had, if I can get it up there, Peter Beardsley. Yeah. He had 4 seasons, first spell, 6 own goals, 146 games. Second spell, Newcastle, 4 seasons, 47 goals in 129 appearances. So altogether, 276 appearances, 108 goals. And Peter Beardsley, what can I say? He's an all-time great for me, and he entertains the fans. Obviously, he needs entertainers, and there's ball control, and he takes on players, and he's a confidence player. One of my favourite players at the tune. What a player. And the last one, I could say Joe Linton, you know. Should I say Joe Linton? Nah, I'd rather have Papa John Linton. Or could I say Sibieski? No. Could I say Joselu? No. Orbifame Martins? It'd be a sub for me. But it's got to be this guy there. Yay! And it's Alan Shearer. Of course it's Alan Shearer. Who else could it be? This guy, 10 seasons with us, came to us as a club record of £15 million. And this record speaks for itself, baby. 10 seasons, 303 appearances, 148 goals. I think he's got more than that, by the way. He's breaking the club record of goals scored, breaking every record that can go. But the only thing this year, he hasn't won anything from us. But listen, at the end of the day, he played Champions League with Newcastle United. And it's memories for me when he scored 2 goals twice against Inter Milan at the San Siro. But this guy, for me, the best striker in my generation, and I don't care what anyone say about that. But look at that, £50 million, the best Pam fan signing. He's tough. He scores some amazing goals. But at the end of his career, I just think he gets better and better at age, this guy. I'm telling you. So that's Alan Shearer there. For me, the best striker in my generation. People might think different, but at the end of the day, that's Shearer. So I've got some more comments there. Would you be happy if Trump bought Newcastle for Mike Ashley? I told Southern if he does, don't expect to come out to see him again. Peter Pratt, number 10 rule, definitely Beardsley. I've got Pozor, Fords, Gallagher, Melbourne, and Shearer. I think Melbourne and Gallagher will be on my time, but I heard Melbourne's was absolutely awesome. Gallagher was absolutely amazing. Tom says Shearer. And Tulsa here, John. I hope you're okay, my guy. Welcome to the building. I got Tulsa Legend. I got PD, big up me guy. Strikeouts was these on Shearer. Yay! Joe said hero. Thomas said, I remember meeting him and it was my dream. Bless you. I got Bazaz T. First time chat, I believe. Welcome to me chat. I was there and blew up the record. The atmosphere was unreal for 10 minutes straight after that goal. Wow. I was there as well. And the atmosphere in the stadium was like an earthquake when he's done it. And Cluster now, legend of, yes, he is. So that is my all-time 11. And if you agree to me, what I say, could you please stick a like on it, and please could you subscribe if you're new, and also you become a signer to see if I'm right. And I got two again, Shearer and Denver Bar. I think those 2 players up front being amazing. I'll tell it all day long. And Bar says again, it's Barry, man. Change my name again. Bloody hell, how many times have you changed your name, man? Bloody hell, this guy keeps on the hot now, you know. But don't forget, I've got this guy on my first chat. So remember, you introduced him, my guy. You know what I mean? But I've got my Twitter handler, John Linden, on my Twitter handler. I can't take it off until 12 o'clock. I'll be in bed by then. But yo, what can you say? And will Newcastle get relegated this season? I think we will, you know. Definitely get relegated if Bruce is starting the club. John, what about your substitutions? Do you know what? I haven't come to that, but yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, probably near about 5 or 6. I mean, you can choose any of them. Do you know what I mean? I could choose Ron Barton. I could choose Brian Kilcline, Gary Speed. I can choose Lauren Robert. I can choose Crea Bellamy, Olivia Bernard, and Stevie Harper, I guess. So, yeah, those are the names I'll go for. But like I said, it's worth it. And Barry said, keep on your tours, pal. And yes, it's all your fault. Well, do you know what? Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. Thank you very much, guy. But listen, at the end of the day, I mean, this is what I enjoy doing. I've got to see if I can get some Wolverhampton Wanderers fans coming on me chat as well for this week's game. And it's out there. And yeah, should be fantastic. So I now got paused. A nice one. Thanks very much indeed. And closed door. He's a Crystal Palace fan, by the way. But what were Newcastle thinking of putting Steve Bruce? He's never won anything as a manager. You know what? I never wanted him here in the first place. I never wanted this guy in the first place. The guy is a fraud. The guy is hopeless. This guy is an arrogant, two-faced git. I don't know if anyone see what he did on Sunday after the Man U game when he shook hands with Ole, laughing and joking and that sort of thing. Wow. If you're going to do things like that, Steve, do it in the dressing room where fans don't see it. What you've done, you left yourself wide open, mate. Do you know what I mean? Trust the progress. Trust the process. Yeah? I trust in no one, not Steve Bruce's project. He should be sacked. And I've always said that. You know what I mean? For me personally, if we lose on Saturday and we get beat at West Brom, he should be sacked. He should be sacked, honestly. And I've got Jules again, Ashley, the money grabbing, PIG. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I was going to take a night off from the streams I need to off, but you know what? I'm going to come here and do myself another stream, which I'm going to do this. I've already done the worst 11 about a month ago. So, yeah. What can I say? And I'm going to hope to watch the Lazio game against Bayern Munich later on in about half an hour or so time. No, it's kicking off now, actually, as I speak. So that should be a good game. I wish Lazio the best. Can they do it? Do it for Italy, man. I just can't see it happening. So I've got some more to say. I've got Claire again. Good streams, John. Thank you very much, Claire. I've got to get you on again soon. And Mike Ashley has bought more McDonald's on players. Yeah. More like chips than the players at Newcastle. Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'll be watching that as well, Claire, without a doubt. And watching that'd be a hell of a game, that. But I still think that'd be too strong. But Lazio's on form at the minute, and they're playing really well, playing some crowning football under Simone Inzaghi. So, Mikey Ashley's evil. Thoughts about the Wolves game. I think they're going to get beat on Saturday, I'm afraid, because they're not playing for Steve Bruce. Okay, one everyone's here, they're not playing for Steve Bruce. And Andrew Griffin was a good defender. Yeah, wholehearted, and I do like him. Tough, very tough on the Bobby Robson, and scored a cracking goal against Juventus, and also scored a cracking goal against Stoke City. And Jose, keep up the good work, John, mate. Thank you very much indeed. And guys, can you tell all your mates to subscribe to my channel? Another 27 people to get another 500, and then hopefully push on to 1,000, and that's what we need. So I've got to come off of this now because I've been there for half an hour. I've been told I've got to do some short streams, not 3-hour streams. And look, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, well done. If you agree with me, best 11, then let us know. And then that's just Jewish Cockney Chad. Okay, cool. Have a good night, everyone. You too, Thomas. Paul said, great stream, John. Thanks so much indeed. And the last word goes to Thomas. Well, not quite the last word. Get John Joe Litton to 500. Thank you very much indeed. Good night, everyone. Jules, certainly Thomas as well. And Jules said, stay safe. And talking about that, you stay safe, guys. And I'll be back for another video at some stage. And hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. Until then, see you later. Bye-bye.